Hello friends, this is a message from Bali, where I have a stop here after my last weekend's seminar in Melbourne and my seminar in 2 weeks in Kuala Lumpur. And this message was triggered by what I saw about the last seminar in Los Angeles, where I felt that even the people that were presenting did not really grasp our vision and mission statement that was posted on our website. So how much less could I expect that this really is understood by the authorities. And here I want to make very clear that what is written in our mission and vision is not just a way to escape the FDA. It's not just an excuse. It is my deep felt understanding, and I want to substantiate this here a little bit. It was always clear that there was a physical plane and then there was a spiritual plane. But in the last 400 years this has been really separated very much because of Descartes' declaration that there is a gap between those two worlds, between the mind and the body. And now I come back with a different understanding to the same problem, mainly because of the dramatic events I went through 3 years ago, where I had this accident in Egypt where my wife was killed and I was in coma for a month, and where I was in this borderland between life and death, between really the physical and the spiritual. And there I could investigate all these relationships. And now I made it clear, yes, there is a physical level that is made up of energy and matter. And yes, there is a spiritual level that is what we call the divine, that is governed by God, or in all its names, God, the creator, the source, the ultimate, the all and everything, the Brahma, the Shiva, the Shakti, all these divine names. But in between the physical and the spiritual there is something that has been forgotten over the last centuries, and this is what I call now the informational realm. And this informational realm is really what is governed by our soul. Our soul is our messenger between the physical and the spiritual, between body and spirit. So the soul is the messenger between the body and the soul. And this is really, the soul is living in this world, which had also been many names. Of course, the astral world, now in latest days, the morphological field, the field of ideas, the vacuum field, the zero energy field. So all these names are again names for one thing, which is the intermediate between the physical and the spiritual. And now for me it is clear that we have to make one thing clear, very clear, that healing comes only from God. And what we can provide is just tools, it's just a help. And this is exactly how I see the core system, how I see our work. It's a help towards making God's plan realized. And so this is the basic point, this is the basic statement that I want to make here. If there's healing, it's not your self-healing, it's the healing that comes from God. And again, this is not very popular because we have been brainwashed that we can do everything ourselves, that okay, there are laws on the physical level, but the spiritual has always been kept apart in the last 400 years, that this is a realm that is completely subjective, that is only up to you, that cannot be investigated, that has no common features or laws, and this is not correct. We are, with energetics, investigating the laws of the spiritual world, and more importantly, create a tool, the core system and the philosophy that makes it possible to connect to this world and thus to help the plan of the Creator. More about this in another little short video.